welcome to Perilous Pursuits, as we proudly present The Chapel on the Cliffs, a D&D 5th edition live play adventure. This podcast is not suited for younger audiences. We invite you to come join us on our journey as we explore the rumored curse of Kenmouth Bay. Alright, so these skeletons that are all surrounding Yuzanvir, they've been slashing away, and while they have been fighting you guys, they start doing this weird trembling type of movement, and you're noticing as one takes a swing at you, it just explodes into bones. And you notice all of them in the chapel all of a sudden just start going pop, 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 and their bones just scatter everywhere. And there is one outside that does not pop.
What?
Well, it's you don't see it actually. It's outside the door, but
maybe it's because of what my uncle was saying. He couldn't come in the chapel. Maybe none of them that could come in here.
They were all in here.
But yeah, they were all in here a minute ago.
but about
Maybe they can only be in here for a short period of time.
it was about 6 seconds that you noticed that they were in there. Like I think we did one round, didn't we?
Yeah.
One or two?
Don't know.
One or two.
Yeah, so that's actually my mistake when I went back and I was like, yeah, they can't enter the chapel. So, all right, they're all gonna blow up.
Yeah, we'll just open up the front door and let this guy walk in.
Yep.
XP.
Wait, hold on a sec though. There's a guy that comes every day and lights the torch thing, right?
Yeah, that's the guy, the dead beast that's lying on the ground.
And he doesn't look undead, that beast?
With more demonic.
He doesn't look the same as I just put him there.
Okay.
He doesn't look the same as the skeletons. He looks something like a beast. Like he is transformed.
Can I investigate that beast?
Sure.
I mean,
Roll an investigation.
Here?
We're actually out of initiative because as you're fighting him, all of them just went pop, 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 pop,
All right.
and their bones scattered all over the chapel here.
How do I move my
Your guy?
menu?
You can't.
You can't.
By talking.
I can move it.
Oh.
Where do you want to move it?
Well, I want to go look at the dead dude in front of the altar.
All right. You do notice though that are you opening the front door?
Not me.
No, I was going to go look at the
Okay.
monstrosity. The
Sure.
beast.
Sure. You guys can both roll an investigation. One of you can do it with advantage, or you can both roll.
I'll investigate.
Yeah, I think you can do it.
I got 13.
Did you do it at advantage?
No.
Yeah, you should get advantage.
Okay. 13.
All right, so this beast is kind of blue color. It's huge. It's about as tall as a Han. Big fat thing. He is wearing, it looks like robes of a priest. And you do notice a black ring on his hand. One of his fingers.
Does it match the
On his right
description
hand.
we had?
Yeah, it does. It's a jet black ring. It's,
So this is Thomas Mort.
We can give that to the nice lady with the pie.
Or he just stole the ring.
Or he stole the ring, yeah.
Either way, we should take the ring.
Okay,
Yeah.
I take the ring. I'll pocket the ring.
It's not coming off his big, fat, swollen fingers.
No problem. I just cut it off.
Okay, that comes off.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I back up so I don't get any blood on me while he's doing that.
Yeah, it's this weird, dark ooze. Could be red. It's hard to say in this light, but it's oozing out onto the floor.
What should we do with this here fancy idol thing, statue that he was
Plank. Is this
playing?
the artifact you were looking for?
Is that an artifact?
It's a square stone idol. It's got like a screaming face on it.
Do I recognize it?
Yes, you do. You recognize it as one of the main artifact that you're protecting.
It's on the floor right now.
Oh, Torval's got it.
Yeah.
Who's got it?
I do. The halfling.
The halfling.
I walk
This
up.
is one of them there things you're looking for?
Yeah, I'll walk up
Damn
like,
near
in front of you.
indestructible.
That belongs with me.
Okay, you can have it.
I take it from him if he hands it over.
Sure. Yeah, you now have this stone idol. It is
Okay.
glowing turquoise number 2 throughout the whole room. This
Where's
turquoise
the-
color. It's casting shadows off you and whatever. It's just weird shadows working around the chapel as you move around.
Maybe we should go check out the basement. I'm very curious what's down there.
Where's the light emanating from?
From the actual idol, like the idol is
But
glowing.
is it like just the face, or is it the whole idol?
The whole idol.
Okay.
And you can see the light shooting out the windows. Everyone roll a perception check.
Nope. 8 for Zahn.
3.
18.
5.
Eight.
It's just every time.
I got 18. That should be good for something.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So Dane, you hear some shuffling sounds out through one of the windows.
Okay. Oh, there, guys, I think there's still one outside.
Hmm.
Let's
Which way?
let it inside.
Which way, Dane?
Where do I hear? What direction do I hear?
It would be the northwest corner. This Clank's over here. The northwest corner. Right there.
Zahan will walk over to that window and look out the window.
You see this skeleton coming around the corner, and he looks up at you and starts shuffling towards the window.
Dane, it's just more skeletons.
You hear more shuffling.
How many more?
There's a lot more out here, Dane.
Well, they go pop when they come in here. Why don't we go downstairs? By the time they got to the stairs, they'd pop.
That's
Good
true.
idea.
You
What are
want to
they
go downstairs?
after? Are they coming in here to get us, or are they coming in here to get something else? Like
Well,
maybe
that one-
resurrect this big dude.
That one spotted me and headed towards. When he saw me, he headed towards the chapel.
Maybe we should incinerate this dead thing.
We're doing what?
You know, light it on fire.
Oh. Shadow, do
Here.
you have anything?
Seer
could
can
you-
light it on fire.
We could use these here pews as a bonfire for it.
So break up some pews and make a funeral pyre.
Sure.
I guess so.
You do.
Although-
You do. Looking at this body, you start to see some of the cuts. Like it's pretty messed up, but some of the cuts almost look like they're healing themselves.
Oh boy, I tell you, it's like a troll. I've run into a couple of those in the swamp.
It's moving slowly, like the healing, but it's
We
you
just
don't.
run right away when we see them. But I mean, we don't. You got to burn them.
Okay.
Shall we burn this then?
Okay, let's break up some of these pews.
Okay, yeah, you guys are able to smash up a few pews.
Zahan will pull out his great axe and just like chop it up into kindling.
Okay.
I'll
You have a
poke at
pile
the
of
dead
wood.
body.
The body, just kind of big blubber, just kind of pokes in.
I'm just gonna keep doing damage to it in case it's healing.
Okay,
Mitigate the healing.
sure.
Zahan will then
New
grab the
holes.
Why are you poking the
Is
priest?
that counts as 2 death saving throws, right? Critical hit with melee.
Yeah, within 5 feet.
Yeah. Zahan will walk over to the body of the undead creature and drag it over into the pile of kindling.
While he's moving, I'm still attacking him. He's dragging the body, and I'm poking.
You're poking him the whole way over. Okay.
Is there anything else on the body before we burn it?
You just those torn robes. Looks like it's kind of they've been hulked. The way the Hulk rips his clothes, but the only thing you found on him was that jet black ring on his right hand. So yeah, he's lying on a pile of wood there.
Seer, light up the wood.
I will focus on the little thing in the back of my head and try to channel it and light the wood on fire. Somehow.
Nothing happens.
I look over at Dane.
I look back at Seer and like give the little nod, like go on.
I poke it again.
It's got a little hole in it.
I look back.
Dane's confused because Seer's done this hundreds of times before.
But this is new Seer.
He's still confused.
Anybody got a
You guys hear some more sounds outside.
Let's just get a tinderbox there with your fancy magic here. Let's just do it in the normal way.
Zahan will reach into his bag and use his flint with a proper stone and light a fire.
Okay, yeah, you guys light it up. It's pretty dry in here, so the wood lights up and catches on this thing's clothes, and it's just this acrid smell as the skin starts burning and sizzling, bubbling out.
I'd say open a window, but I think someone already did that.
Yeah, it smells terrible.
This is disgusting. Let's go downstairs.
Smells like Ma's cooking to me.
You hear some more stuff outside.
I don't think we're going out there till dawn.
Absolutely not.
And what hour of the day is it now?
It is about
Nighttime?
midnight, I believe. Yeah, it's about midnight.
Perhaps we should rest here for the night.
Actually, more about 10 o'clock, actually.
Yeah, we just got here.
Yeah, you just got here, so actually it's probably more like
the sun
8.
just went down.
I'll say it's 8 o'clock.
Can we use the other pews to barricade the windows?
Yes, you
I
can.
don't think we need to worry about them coming in. They seem
But
to
if we
just fall
barricade
apart.
some of the windows, then they're funneled in one direction.
That's true.
Yeah, then we can gang up on them.
Does anyone have
Zahan
any?
will,
Rather than fight on 10 fronts.
Sure. Do you guys have any?
Zahan will
Go
start
ahead.
grabbing pews and just like pushing them in front of the windows.
Yeah, you're able to kind of balance them up on their end, but they don't seem too sturdy.
Do that too.
Sure, they're just kind of balanced on their ends in front of the windows. Are you guys trying to attach it to the walls, or just?
I have smith's tools. I have an actual hammer.
Oh, okay.
I don't have carpentry tools, but I do have smith's tools.
Okay.
What are you gonna hammer with a hammer if you got no nails?
Yeah. I
Well,
got no nails.
obviously these are assembled with nails. We smashed a bunch of parts. Sure, there's some nails lying around.
Sure.
I
Roll
say
roll
we
an
just go
investigation.
downstairs.
Roll an investigation on what you smashed already.
That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, you find like 5 nails.
Okay.
Maybe enough to get one pew nailed into place.
Okay. I will nail it to the window by the stairwell.
Okay.
I'll try and board up that window.
The one by skeleton number 6.
Correct.
That was the lowest window too, so that's a good call.
Let me just put something there.
While these guys are doing this, I'm going to sneak down the stairs.
Are you moving stealthily?
Yeah.
Well, he's working on the stairwell.
Yeah.
Well,
That's why-
I'm
that's why-
acting like I'm helping, and then I just kind of step away. So,
Here, pass me that
pass me
nail.
the next piece. He's not there.
I rolled a 9 for stealth, so you guys watch me as I walk down the stairs.
Yeah. Torval walks down.
Torval, you fool! Get back here!
So Torval, you walk down the stairs and you come to a.
A little candle, I light it.
Okay, let me just move the.
Fool of a Torval.
You walk down and you're in this small little stairwell. Looks like a door at the end of this bottom of these stairs.
Okay. I'm going to go investigate the door.
Okay, roll an investigation.
I got a 9.
Okay, let me just look this up. So I just have to see if it's locked or not. It is locked. Oh, sorry. No, it is open.
Unlocked.
My mistake. So
Okay.
this door is
I'll open the door.
open. It was actually open when you came down.
Oh, okay. I opened the door.
So you walk in,
Right.
and it looks like a storage room. The door though is pretty solid. Looks like it's a secure storage area. Let's see here. It's not very large. It looks like the villagers used it as a kind of a communal safe storage area. Along one wall of the vault, well, it's called a vault, is a shelf cluttered with odds and ends of woodwork and stonework left over from the last renovation of the chapel several decades ago. It also contains barrels. You can kind of smell it. Smells like something rotting in them. And there's some old crates there. Everything looks kind of like old and rotting.
What's in the top left corner?
That is coal. There's a big mound of
Oh.
coal. Black coal.
Black coal. I'm going to take a lump of coal and stick it in my pocket.
All right. You have a lump in your pocket.
I'm going to go down to this chest here.
Okay.
I'm going to poke it with my dagger.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Does it open?
It does, and all you do is it opens up and there's some like rotting coils of rope. There it looks like some broken pieces of leather, just ripped, and it's just everything seems to be rotting.
Dig underneath, but using my tip of my dagger, see if there's anything underneath all this.
Yeah,
crap.
and the stuff just kind of disintegrates as you move it around, and you don't really find anything else under there.
Okay.
You can roll an investigation if you want.
Okay. 15.
No, you're pretty sure there's nothing else in there.
What's in these crates here? They're rotting too, or what?
Yeah, it's so the crates. One of them smells kind of like food, maybe like grain, rotting grain. You can see some grains kind of leaked out of the bottom cracks on the floor. It's just gross looking.
Okay, I'll go back upstairs.
Okay. All right, so you guys are here, and
You scroll us back up there.
oh yeah, sorry. So you guys
There
are.
was nothing else to see upstairs, right?
So that was the bell tower. There's a bell up there,
Yeah.
and that's where you could see out on the water. You saw that looked like a boat with a lantern out in the middle of the bay, and that's when you notice these graves starting to come alive.
I guess if we're stuck here, one of us could just take watch from above to see if there's anything to see, maybe.
Is there enough room in the bell tower for everyone to go up there, or is it just
Some people would have to stay in the. You could probably get 2 people up there. That'd be tight.
I'll go up top.
All right, I'll take a watch with you, just to see if there's anything to see. Otherwise, do we all agree we're just gonna stay here till dawn and hopefully the undead go away?
Agreed.
All right.
What do we do if they don't?
Yeah, then we fight them.
Okay.
Then we slowly let them in and let them all pop.
And from the bell tower, I'm not even gonna. You don't even have to roll an intimidation. From the moonlight, you can see. Well, out on the water, you still see that lantern kind of in a different position now in the water, and it just slowly kind of cruises across the bay. It's in a different position though. And then when you look back towards the cliff, the bridge that you came across, you see dozens and dozens and dozens of skeletons making their way towards the chapel. You see a whole bunch starting to arrive. There's, you don't know, maybe 100, maybe more that are showing up. And you notice that the ones that are here, there's maybe about 18 or so here. They're starting to surround the chapel like they did before.
I'm gonna yell down to the guys below to let them know that there's hundreds of undead coming. Just so you know, I hope we're safe here.
Can I take some more time to board up another window?
Sure. Well, you
So
rolled an
Han
investigation to find 5
Some more
nails.
nails?
So you can lean them up, but
Okay, I rolled a natural 20.
okay, you could probably put up 2 more pews. Pews.
Pew pew.
Where do you
Might
want
as
them?
well finish the whole south side.
Yeah, I'm going to do the south side.
Okay.
If they start coming in here and there's hundreds of them, it might be too much for us.
And you
And
just see a
maybe there's a
constant
way we can
stream
break-
coming across the bridge from somewhere in town. of
Maybe
these
there's a way
skeletons.
we can break the curse tonight with what we have in the chapel.
The idol.
This artifact.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look around. Is there like a place that looks like might fit this artifact?
Roll investigation.
And incest?
Yeah, Zahan will help you with that.
Okay, I'm good. I'm not good at this. 8.
No, there's no. Doesn't look like this thing belongs in this chapel.
And Clank, your goal is to take these artifacts back to your old place where we found you?
Yes, but I'm wondering how this artifact got here.
Who's up on the bell tower?
Me and Hillbilly guy.
You guys can roll individual perceptions or one with advantage.
I think we're both shitty at that, right?
No, I'm pretty good at perception.
Okay. All right, you have advantage.
I'm a perceptive little fucker.
I'm not very perceptive. I'm mostly like talking down the stairs to everybody. Hey,
I
there's
only got a +2, but I rolled a 19 total.
19. Through the kind of shuffling and of the skeletons out and the clacking, and the waves below, you're at the top of this cliff to the east. You hear beautiful singing. Seems like it's coming from down below of the cliffs. It just, you can barely hear it. The wind picks it up once in a while. You hear this beautiful
I
singing.
hear a pretty voice down there.
weird.
Have you heard that song before, Torval?
I don't know. Have I?
And in between the waves crashing against the cliff, you can hear the song rise up from below.
I'm going to match the song on my banjo.
Okay, or roll a performance.
Um, 18.
18. You start playing along with the singing, and all of a sudden the singing stops.
Reverse siren. She's coming to us now.
And a few minutes pass, and the singing starts up again.
But suspiciously.
Suspicious singing.
Oh.
I'm going to match it again.
It stops for a second when it hears you're playing again, and then continues to play with your banjo. And it's really nice, actually. Your playing seems to be matching the chords, and the two of you seem to, wherever this is coming from, kind of works.
You're jamming.
You're jamming.
Is it a mournful song or is it like?
It's a mournful song.
So how's that banjo sound mournful?
Somehow, Torval made it work.
I'm impressed, Torval.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a violin, a lyre, and a lute.
Yeah,
And a
so
flute.
so you can pick whatever you want to play, but it was a mournful song.
Okay, I play on the violin.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And with the wind and the waves, it just kind of carries out into the bay and the song. It's actually hauntingly beautiful. And you are hearing scraping sounds all around the chapel, and you can see just the tops of heads of these skeletons out of every window. There just seems to be 2, 3, 4, 5 trying to just packing on near the windows, but they don't seem to be climbing up like they were before.
Why don't you just let them through the front door?
Are they actually trying to get inside?
It almost looks like they're just trying to stand shoulder to shoulder around the chapel, almost like they're acting differently than the previous ones did.
Weird.
They're not necessarily trying to get in,
So are
but they are surrounding the chapel.
Okay, I don't see this.
Maybe they just love the music.
Yeah, I know him pretty good, ain't I?
Well, I'm getting kind of tired. I think maybe I'll close my eyes for a few hours, and maybe you guys can just be on watch. Tell me if anything happens.
Yeah,
Wake me
I'm
up
good
if
with
there's
that.
anything exciting.
You have
Okay.
a roaring fire there in the middle.
Dane gets out his bedroll.
Thorvald pulls out a pie.
So you guys have about 4 pews left. You've destroyed the other ones or mounted them up.
So Dane rolls out his bedroll on a pew and gets comfortable.
All right. You guys are gonna take watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we have one guy go down below?
Are we resting now?
I think we need to sleep if anything
I'm
happens.
gonna start a long rest, and if I get interrupted, then so be it. But I'm gonna start a long rest.
Clank just stands still, motionless.
Powers down.
Yeah, but you don't say anything. Just stand still.
Nobody knows, eh? If you're sleeping
Yeah.
anyway. All right. So is
Creepy.
anyone taking watch, or is everyone going to sleep? What's happening? You hear scraping sounds all around the chapel.
Hey, Clank, if something gets into the building down below there, are you going to see them while you're standing there?
I can see a lot of things.
Okay. All right, good. I'll stay upstairs then.
Skeletons are one of those things. Not much else.
Perfect.
Okay. So you are doing a watch.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. Who's up first then?
me and
You and Clank.
Torval.
I do have a feature where when I'm taking a long rest, I can see and hear as normal, if
Oh.
that matters.
Creepy robot.
Yep.
Always
Yeah.
watching.
Cylon.
Yeah.
I going back and forth for him.
There's a red laser that goes all the way around the perimeter of the chapel. It's really eerie in the smoke. It's just this band of red.
Clank, can you not look at me while I'm trying to sleep? It really bugs me.
This laser dot focuses on your forehead.
Just robotic snoring.
Thorvald's going to stay at the top of the bell tower and watch.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So Zahan and Dane are sleeping now,
Sure.
and the
Yes.
other guys are on first watch.
Yeah.
I suppose we only really need one person on watch because Clank is always on watch.
I can't really. I mean, I don't think I can do anything during my
We
long
can-
rest, but I can just see and hear as normal.
He's
Right.
on sentry.
I will just like go up to the altar, like that lying down one, and just face the entrance door, and then just stand still for like 8 or so hours.
Okay. So where are you standing?
At the top altar there, like in between the altar and like that statue thing.
Right
Yeah.
there. Okay. And you guys are up top.
Yeah.
Torval and Jado.
Jedo.
And Dane and Zahan are sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm on a pew. Zahan's on his own pew.
Okay. I need.
I'll just turn 2 pews together so I can sleep on it properly.
Okay. Jado and Torval, I want you guys to roll a perception check.
Hmm.
9.
13.
13. Yeah, you pretty much, I mean, you still see the light on the bay, and you still see more skeletons still coming across that bridge towards the chapel.
I'm gonna play that song.
You start playing it, but you don't really hear the response. Clank, do you want to roll a perception for me?
Sure. 16.
16. You notice some movement in the fire.
I will walk over to it.
And you see the fire is starting to die down in the burnt flesh of this beast. You see the burnt flesh starting to gather back together, and the cuts are starting to get back, and this thing starts twitching and moving a little bit.
I hurriedly walk over.
Okay. You are right beside it. And the fire is kind of just embers now. This thing is like slowly moves, twitches an arm a little bit. Or...
Can I try and start cutting its head off?
Yep. You can hack away.
Okay, I'll use
That
my...
hammer.
Oh, I have a warhammer.
It'd be a brutal thing.
Instead of you rolling to hit, I'll say if you want to work on that, you can chop into little
I'll
pieces.
just repeatedly smash its skull.
Yeah, so you're just like banging into its skull. It's kind of splurting out all over the floor. And,
Yep.
chopping pieces, arms comes off, and everything like that. So you can keep on doing that.
And as each limb comes off, when it does, I'll just toss it somewhere in the room.
Zahan and Dane, you wake up to Clank smashing this beast, clanking on the floor, clanking. Wasn't even planned.
Huh.
You hear this clanking sound.
So
Wakes
are
you up.
we in? We're interrupting our rest.
That interrupted your rest there, as she is attacking. You just kind of wake up to this, and you see her smashing where the campfire was.
Seer, quiet down. I'm trying to sleep.
Do not worry, I will deal with this. As I'm continuously smashing its skull in.
Okay.
Go back to your rest.
Bang, 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 bang.
Clank,
Everything
what
is
are
fine.
you trying to do other than not let us sleep?
I'm trying to dismember this to stop it from moving.
What?
Do not
Zahan will
worry.
get up. He'll stretch a bit, grab his great axe, and said, "What's moving?"
This creature began to twitch.
And you can see it's in pieces now, but it slowly sees tendons reaching out to each other. Cuts where it hasn't, even if like cut off pieces, they start to almost slide across the floor a little bit and reach towards other tendons and connect out to each other.
Dane rolls
That's
over.
unpleasant.
Perhaps we should toss it out the window.
Zahan will take his great axe and just like decapitate the beast.
It's pretty much crushed in skull right now, but you can work on decapitating him. Yeah, his head comes off.
Do you want me to roll a strength check?
No, his head comes off. You guys can work on
Okay.
it for a while. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, this head rolls off, and its whole body is just a mess. You can definitely.
I wonder what they're doing down there.
You can
Sounds
mess
kinda
it up.
funny.
Yeah, you can mess it up faster than this thing is growing back together for sure. But it seems to continuously reach out and try to regrow itself.
Throw one of its body parts out the window.
Okay, you notice some skeletons pick it up and they move out of view.
Oh.
Maybe that's what they're here for.
I won't throw all
Zahano.
of its body parts out the window. Only like a few arms or something.
You gonna throw some arms out there?
Yeah,
Just the arms.
just the arms.
Just the arms? Okay. The arms go flying out there, and the skeletons pick them up off the ground, and they take them off out of view.
Well, that's good enough for me.
And so you just see this headless torso with legs. The head, I guess, is still in the room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs.
Zahan will just pull out his javelin and like jam it into a corner so it'll be held up and just like mount the head on top so it can't go anywhere.
Okay. So it's stuck on the wall.
I'll turn the head so it's at least not looking at us.
Okay. You
That's
see a little
just
bald
weird.
spot on top. It's got the kind of the monk circular haircut. But it are you, and what are you doing now? The torso does seem to still be repairing itself.
How long into our rest did this take to happen?
This is about an hour. Over the past hour, this is slowly starting to repair itself.
Sweet, short rest.
So I can roll hit dice?
Yep.
Sure.
How do I do the short rest button? I'm doing that. I get all my spells back.
Resting.
I'm sitting in a bell tower, listening to music.
I've already used all of my hit dice.
I just want to spend the next half hour just very closely watching this thing.
Okay, and you do see it slowly start to mend itself, at least the pieces that are remaining. You look up at the javelin, the head stuck to the wall by a javelin, and it seems to be kind of wiggling around. But it can't really get off the javelin.
I will just go back to where I was standing and continue to stand there.
Okay. And what do we use, Zahan? Are you going back to sleep? And Dane?
Ugh, I need to sleep.
Okay. So you guys were up for maybe 15 minutes, so it's not going to wreck your long rest. All right, that's the end of the first watch. Still hear the scraping sounds around the chapel. Who's up next?
Zahan will get up for his turn of the watch.
Okay. And Jadu and Torval, you guys are coming down?
Yep.
You guys find a spot.
I'll sleep on the altar.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just stretched out.
I'm going to have to ask you to get off the altar.
Oh, what? Why are you looking at me?
Please get off the altar.
All right. Why?
I will remove you if you do not.
No, that's fine. I'm just curious why. This place is cursed and stuff.
This is still a holy place, and I am meant to protect it.
Oh, right.
Actually,
What's with
Clank,
that?
this was built after you were long forgotten even.
What kind
You
of
don't
weird
even
shit
know
you
about this
guys
chapel.
been up to down here? Why is there a head on a stake?
Clank still sees it as a holy place.
Sure, okay.
Is someone waking up Dane?
Yeah, there's a door. There's a head on a javelin on the wall. You guys notice this, a torso of the beast with just legs, no arms. And it's almost fully healed.
Did the bugbear get hungry? Where are the arms?
Except there's no arms and no head.
The arms were thrown out the window to avoid it from regenerating fully.
Huh.
You guys do some weird shit when we're away.
Is
Protecting
someone waking up Dane for a watch, or am I just sleeping right through?
This is only the second watch, so you'll be on the third
Second
one.
watch, yeah. Who's on the second watch?
Zahan.
By himself?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Where are you
Only
staying,
Zahan?
Zahan?
I'll probably walk between the going up to the balcony to the main floor just to keep an eye on the head and the body.
So you just do like a route?
Wonder
Yeah,
what would
I'll just-
happen if you touched the hand of Saint Sedvelia to that creature.
I don't know, Torval, but you should go to sleep.
All right, we got that hand too.
Okay, I'm gonna
It's
go
back in the
take a
box,
nap.
isn't it? Or
It
did someone
is.
grab it?
It's back in the box.
I thought it
Put
was
it
back.
back in the box.
If it's a blessed object, I don't think we should leave it in this cursed place.
Well, you guys are asleep. We have
Yeah.
Zahan by himself. Zahan, when you walk back doing your thing, you notice that the beast's torso is sitting up with no head, no arms. It's just sitting there.
I'll walk over to the head and just like
You-
slowly turn the javelin.
It kind of looks at you and just. And when that happens, the beast stands up. The other part of his body stands up.
And I'll just turn his head back to the corner.
And when you do that, this thing starts charging towards a direction, but it runs into this pew and falls face first and onto the top of this pew.
It doesn't have a face.
It doesn't have a face. It falls, belly first.
Chest first.
It destroys the pew as it crashes into it. And you're just looking down at this thing squirming around in this wood pile now. And the head is kind of hissing and as it's facing the wall.
You are a problem.
The legs are like kicking and it's trying to right itself. It's tough.
Zahan will stretch a bit. Clank, I'm sorry. Apparently it needs to be taught another lesson. And I'll bury my great axe into its back.
Okay. Yeah, you guys.
And then I'll go to town on its legs.
Okay. You gash its back brutally, snapping the spine, and you chop away at its legs, and its two legs are flailing away and off to its side.
Seems like it needs all of its limbs removed. And I'll toss both the legs out the window.
Okay, you notice a few skeletons grab the legs and they walk out of view.
Which way do they go?
They head around the corner towards the front door.
Like they're heading back across the bridge.
You can only see out of that northwest window. You don't know where they're
No,
going.
if I run up to the bell tower, can I see
Oh.
if they're walking back?
So the bell tower, no, because you can't see. You don't see any walking back with any limbs.
Walk across the roof. and
You can
look
roll a
straight
perception.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, dirty 20.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you don't see any skeletons walking back. They're all walking towards. You don't see any with limbs or anything like that. Which makes you think they are still around the chapel.
I'll drag the beast's body back to the ash pile and gather the broken bits of the pew that it broke up and just stack it on top and light it on fire again.
Okay. It lights up. Brightens the room a little bit. Along with the glowing idol. And it just sizzles and bubbles again.
Zahan will walk over to Clank. Kind of look at it down a little bit, but not too far because Clank's pretty tall as well.
Yeah, you
Yes.
probably got about 6 or 8 inches on Clank. Because you're what, 7? Oh, you're for 7 feet?
I'm 7'8".
Oh,
Yeah.
Clank is 6'10".
Yeah, that's you were. Clank will look, or Zahan will look down at Clank and say, "You wonder what happened here."
I do wonder.
How do we even change this? It's not like we're going to kill everything outside. Even I can recognize that.
Do I know anything about the artifact that I'm currently holding?
You knew that it was placed under your guard because it held great power that they felt could badly affect humankind if a weak human or if someone found it.
Hmm.
It was more to
Um,
protect it from the world, or to protect the world from it, rather than you protecting it from the world. You were meant to keep it there, and no one was to touch it.
Perhaps this artifact may have something to do with it.
Indeed.
This is an evil artifact and has fallen into the wrong hands, if it is here.
There's everyone roll a. You guys can, excuse me, roll a perception check.
4.
Okay.
13.
I'll just remind you that I did describe the chapel when you guys first came in.
Zahan will turn around and start kind of looking at the altar to Saint Sidvella.
Okay. Is Jadu still sleeping on it?
No,
No.
I moved off when I was asked to.
All right. So yeah, this altar
like-
is plain stone.
Can I
And
look to see if there's any edges on the stone at the bottom? Like it maybe
roll an
moves if
investigation.
enough force is applied? Well, that's actually not bad. 18.
You don't seem to find anything.
What about like the display with all like where the boxes and the body?
I mean, it's pretty much as described before. There is, it's a sealed tomb, heavy top with a sculpture of Saint Sidvella on it, and then the glass box at her feet, with the withered hand in it.
I'll look at the withered hand and say, Clank,
Yes.
what do you think if we touch the hand to the body?
I don't know.
I know when
I'll
Torval
find out.
touched the idol to the hand, it was kind of, they repelled each other.
This idol.
Yes, that
I
one.
will try moving it closer to the hand.
You picking up the hand?
No, I'm moving the idol closer to the hand.
Oh, the idol. Okay.
The one I'm holding.
Yeah, the hand's in the glass box with the lid closed.
I'll open the... Is the lid easily opened?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
just a little lid with a latch on it, but it's not locked. It opens
Okay,
up easy.
I'll open it and try to move them together.
Okay, the stone idol is too big to fit into the box at all. It's just the width and the height and the thickness is, yeah.
Yeah, but do they react at all?
You don't notice any reaction.
Okay.
Mm.
Should we take out the hand?
Yeah. I hate touching weird shit like this. And Zahan will put his hand in the box and grab the withered hand gently.
And you hold it in your hand and it feels fragile and the bone is sticking out and withered skin. You feel safe though when you hold it.
I'll take the hand and put it back in the box and just take the box, and I'll put it closer to the head on the javelin.
The
And
hand?
I'll turn, yeah, like
Okay.
the withered hand. I'll put it back in the box, and then like, it's a glass box, so you can see through it, right?
Yep.
So I'll take walk over to the head on the javelin, and I'll turn the head slowly so it can just barely see me.
Okay.
Is there any like recognition there? Is it still?
It's still
awake?
jabbering and it's hissing and its eyes are
And
wild.
I'll take the hand and kind of place it in eyesight and see what it does.
Can't really move it, but you see the face recoil, just like when it sees the hand.
Interesting. It's
You're holding
reacting
the
poorly.
hand.
No, I'm holding the box.
Oh, I see. Well, the
Which is
box doesn't
glass.
come off the. It doesn't come off the thing.
It doesn't?
No,
Oh,
unless you want to rip it off or something, but
that
You
seems like a poor choice.
you might break the glass. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll take the hand gently and walk it over
Yeah.
and
So-
do that.
So
Same
that's
thing.
what happens. It just kind of recoils a bit from the hand.
Then I'll turn the head and I'll just clank. I'm sorry if this hurts. And I'll just touch the back of the head with the hand.
Of the beast,
Yeah.
and it just you feel it flinch and recoil from this as it's trying to wiggle away, but it's got no purchase to move. It's not liking this at all.
But is it causing it harm or damage, or is it noticeable? Other than like it's trying to squirm away.
It's just trying to squirm away. It just does not like being near this hand, it seems.
I'll put the hand back in the glass box and close it.
Okay. You
If
notice that
anything-
it does settle down. It just keeps on hissing though, but it's doesn't look like it's squirmy like it was.
Good news is the skeletons hate the hand as much as I like touching it.
I wonder if that's what's killing all the skeletons when they come into the church.
Maybe.
Then it is best to keep it here for now while we're staying here.
That seems like a wise idea.
Is there anything else you want to do on your watch?
Nope. I'll just continue my route to the top to make sure, like, nothing weird other than skeletons is just,
You see lots of
Roaming
skeletons.
yeah.
You
Lots of
see the,
skeletons is normal at this point.
yeah, you see the boat with the light in a different position in the bay. That's about it. You don't see any
Can I-
more skeletons coming across the bridge. They seem to all
Can I
be crowded
take
around the
just-
chapel.
Can I take a little bit of time and seem to, like, watch the light on the water?
Sure. Roll perception.
Dirty 20.
So, as the light kind of catches, it almost looks like it catches a bit of a sail. And you could swear you could see something move in front of the lantern. Like there was some movement on the boat. It looks like a small little boat.
I'll just keep mental track of that and finish my watch and then wake Dane up. Inform Dane. It's your turn for the watch.
All right.
Okay.
Just so you know, the body is in the fire again, and
And you notice that it
the
is starting to recover. It's got no
Oh,
legs.
smoke for fire.
It's got no legs, no arms, no head. but the damage from the fire and the cutting seemed to have healed, and this thing is starting to move and squirm a little bit.
The head is on the javelin, Dane. Just leave it alone.
And you hear
It'll be
hissing as
trying to
it's
find its body.
I probably
facing
can't
the
even
wall.
reach the javelin.
The javelin's in the ground, but it's
Oh, I
kind of
thought it
like
was on
stuck
the
in
wall.
a corner.
It's like head on a pike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
but
And
it's
you
like jammed into like the wall, so like it can't.
Yeah, it's not really moving. It's solid there. All right.
The hand that is in the box. I know I probably wasn't supposed to touch it, but I did. I grabbed the hand and brought it close to the beast in the corner. It did not like that hand. It tried to flee from it, much as a head could flee on a pike, but just so
Where-
you know.
Lord,
Huh?
was there a holy water here?
You didn't see anything.
Those two things on each side of the altar braziers, or what are those?
So yeah, those are just like they're braziers. And then there's two tables on either side of the tomb, and it's holding like the silver plates and stuff like that. And then on the south was a bookshelf with books.
To look at the books, and maybe the silver will damage this.
Torval, are you asleep or are you awake now?
Torval's asleep.
Oh, okay.
And one more thing, Dane. There's a boat out on the water, if you haven't seen the light before. Swear I saw something moving on that boat.
I think I didn't much like going on the bell tower the first time. I think I'm going to stay down here, but I'll keep the fire going.
Good enough. I'll see you when I finish my rest. Good night.
Dane's going to cast Mage Hand and have the Mage Hand collect the pieces of pew that he chops up and add it to the fire that is going.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut up all the remaining pews.
Okay.
And just keep adding them, not to make like a roaring fire, but just to continually burn.
Burn the thing, the beast.
Yep, to keep it burning.
Okay. You're able to, throw a log on there every once in a while and keep the. It seems to keep it at bay at least. It's as fast as it heals, it tends to take damage, so it's kind of in a balanced.
So I'm going to let the Mage Hand, that's his job. He's going to continually place another piece on,
Okay.
and then it lasts for a minute, and I'll recast it again. And
Sure. Okay. So yeah,
And
it
then-
just kind of slowly burns still.
while it's doing that, I'm going to work on my Warhammer. I'm going to do some magical tinkering and create the +1 Warhammer.
Okay. Do you have to roll for anything like that, or?
No, I just have to spend the time each day.
Okay. Is that going to be your watch?
Yeah, I'm not going up the bell tower.
Okay. Yeah, nothing else. You just hear the kind of the shuffling outside, the crackling of the beast, the bubbles and heals and bubbles and burns, and doesn't seem to be getting anywhere as far as healing itself as it slowly burns. And then you hear the hissing in the back corner, the head on the spike. So that can be your watch if you'd like it to be. You can start to see through a window that the sun The seems like it's getting a little lighter out over the towards where the water is.
I'm going to cast message and try and talk to the head
Okay.
because it's a telepathic link.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say, Father, is it you? Father Morton? Do I get a response?
I'm gonna have to roll something on this. Interesting.
What do you want me to roll?
No, I'm gotta roll for. You hear kind of gurgling sounds and this incoherent, and then you hear help in just a quick help sound in that gurgling message. And you hear one more word. Destroy it.
Those are 2 words.
You hear 2 more words. You're asleep. You're not there.
Okay.
And then it goes back to gibberish, and as you get a rage and incoherence.
Okay.
And you just see the dawn starting to break over the horizon. Sunlight streams through one of the windows. You still hear the shuffling of the undead outside.
Did we get our rest?
Yeah, everyone got a long rest. Everyone
Nice.
can wake up now, and everyone's awake.
Orville gets up. He's scratching his junk, walks across the room. Anybody got the coffee going?
No, but I got a fire lit.
And the fire, you pretty much
That
burned
bacon
out
doesn't
all the
smell too
wood.
good.
There's no more wood left to burn.
Well, there's bookshelves.
There's bookshelves for sure.
I'll go over to the bookshelves. I'll take the books off. I'll chop up the bookshelves.
Okay.
There's coal downstairs.
There's what?
There's
What
coal
kind?
downstairs.
How do you know that?
Because Torval told me. We sat down for a watch together for 3 hours.
Oh, well, it didn't tell me.
Well, you're not watch buddies with him like I am.
Well, how come you didn't bring some of that coal up here and put it on the fire?
Why didn't you look downstairs during your watch?
I throw a piece of coal at
Your one piece of coal.
yeah.
Yeah, it lands on the pile and just starts to slowly flare up a bit. Starts to burn.
There's more where that comes from there, Dane boy.
Okay, I send the mage
I
hand
don't
down the
think the
stairs.
fire is working on that thing there, buddy.
Mage hand can go and get me some coal.
Torval's going to go over to the silver.
Okay.
Pick up one of the silver plates.
Yep.
And press it up against this creature's skin.
It just makes a round indentation where the rim is. Doesn't seem to affect him any differently, though.
No. Can't put it back. I'm not much for the reading kind of person, but I wonder what's in them there books. Is there any good picture books?
Dane will look through the books as he's taking them off the shelves.
Okay, roll an investigation.
That's a 9.
Yeah, so one book you find. Let's see here. It's a book. Says Father Morton's diary.
Juicy.
Nice. I'll look through the diary.
And it talks about regular stuff. Talk about the Saint Sidvella and people coming here to get the miracles of Saint Sidvella and healing and all that. And it does talk about how they use the hand in that healing, the hand of Sidvella.
Does he raid all the altar boys?
Roll it another investigation check.
Oh my god.
Who's reading here? You want me to roll?
Well, if Shadow comes up behind you and asks you that, you can.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Hey, let me know if he rates all the altar boys.
Oh man.
I'll roll with advantage. Is he assisting my?
Yeah. I'm like, hey, no, look here. This page.
Oh my goodness. So I rolled a 9 before. This time I rolled a 10.
He talks about the altar boys. They sing very well during mass, and they service the chapel very well. It does talk later on about the witch Edelmira, how he believes she is the cause of this curse, and that he feels that he's trying to convince the town that we need to take care of her.
What's the very last entry?
The last entry, it's scribbled very hastily, and it says, this thing that, what's his name? One sec.
Go back to the altar boys.
Change the channel.
Yeah, this is boring.
It talks about the fisherman who found the idol, and he says he brought it up from the depths, and ever since there's been nothing but problems here in town. And as the dead have been walking through town, this idol glows at night, and he's not sure what to do with it. It can't seem to be destroyed by any way he knows of. And he talks about the fisherman Mark Elson, who found it and brought it to him.
Oh.
He's not sure what to do with it, and he says, you just hear halfway through the sentence just ends, and there's no more. Jado, since you're there, why don't you roll an investigation?
Okay, pretty good at this. That's a 6.
Yeah, it's just lots of hymn books. There is yeah, you don't find really anything too interesting.
So, are the undead outside still?
Yeah, even in the daylight,
fuck.
You see them mulling about.
All right, gather the artifacts. We're gonna break them one at a time.
Artifacts?
Yeah, the hand and the idol, right?
Well, I tried to break the idol. It's unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
Yeah, it near smashed my hammer when I hit it.
Oh.
Perhaps we should not destroy the hand.
No.
Well, something is luring the undead here. What about
I think the hand was here to protect us from the undead.
I'll be
This-
back with 5
This
minutes.
idol is not a beneficial artifact in any way.
No, the hand.
Hey, Torval, can you detect magic?
He just left. In like 5 minutes, he'll be back.
Damn it! Okay, can anybody else detect magic?
I'll look real hard, but no, I
I
can't.
can cast light on something
All right.
non-magical. So if it takes the spell, I know whether or not it's magic, but I can't tell you anything about it.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't want to destroy the 2 artifacts that we know are here, then we have to find something else that's luring the undead here, right?
We need
That's
to find
fair.
a way to destroy this idol, yes.
I could try shooting it with a spell.
By all means.
Do you want to put it down and then I'll just put it like in the corner and I'll
will-
just shoot it over and over again and see if it kills it?
I'll put the idol in the corner of a room.
And I'll Eldritch Blast it a few times.
Okay. The Eldritch
I'll
Blast
like
just
flip the table and put it like up against the wall so like the idol will hit the wood and not like blow through the building.
So the idol, you aim at your Eldritch Blast at it. It just hits it and just disperses to the side, blowing some chunks
try-
of wood away.
I'll try Poison Spray on it.
Poison
is-
spray just kind of hits it and just drips off. Doesn't seem
Alright.
to do anything to it. It's not glowing
Well, I'm
anymore.
all out of ideas.
It's not glowing anymore, though.
Oh, okay. So that undead guy came here every night and lit the idol in some way, right?
Yeah.
So why did he have to do that every night? Why wouldn't the idol itself light up? What was that guy doing?
No. Maybe if
I
we
only
bring
have
the
questions.
idol
I don't
down
have
into
any
the
answers.
basement, will it light up again?
What's that?
'Cause it's in darkness. If we bring the idol downstairs into the cellar,
You can bring it down there. Yeah,
will it light up again?
it doesn't if you do that.
I'd like to investigate the basement. I haven't been down there yet,
Go ahead.
Zahan
Just
will
to-
go with you.
just to see if there's something that maybe was missed there.
Okay, roll investigation.
13.
13.
18.
18. Zahan, you do notice in a bottom of a crate is a dusty old book, and it talks about, on the cover it says Ilmer Lore.
How do you spell that?
Ilmer.
Jado, there was an old book in a corner here. Not much for reading, but maybe someone as smart as you will be.
All right, I'll give it a little poke. See what's in here.
You opening the book?
I'll back up 10 feet.
Yeah. I walk up to Zanvir and then open the book.
The book talks about. Are you opening the book?
Yep.
Okay. The book talks about an ancient Ilmer warrior, war chief, who actually was buried nearby in the marshes. And it talks about the Ilmer artifacts that this ancient civilization was able to make. It talks about this warrior's famous battle axe that he was buried with, called Ulruf, the Mage Slayer.
Ulruf. Ulruf.
Ulruf. And it talks about the power this magical axe has, and how it's used to fight against mages and other magics.
This word Ilmer, is that the area that we're in?
Roll a history check.
Okay. That's a 7.
7. You're not sure.
Okay. Never heard of Ilmer before. Seems
Me
like
either.
it's a region, maybe. But apparently, there's a big magic
Do I
thing
know
in the.
what Elmer means?
Yeah, you could roll with advantage, Clank.
History?
Yeah.
Okay. 12.
12. You have heard of Elmer. You knew it was an ancient civilization that was here before, but seems to have been lost even before your temple was created. This civilization was here.
I will relay that Ilmer have been here for longer than I have. An ancient civilization.
Well, if we get out of this place alive, there's apparently a magic axe in a tomb somewhere. In the swamp.
In the swamp, did it say to the north or the south?
I don't know. Did it?
It didn't say.
Okay.
It said it was buried in a barrel mound.
Oh, shit. These undead aren't going away.
No, that surprises me. Why were they not out yesterday? Like when we got here, how come there weren't undead everywhere?
Don't know.
Is it possible that whatever the beast was doing was keeping the undead away?
You
And
guys
that
could
when
roll.
we killed the beast?
You could roll a religion check, or whoever would like that. And
I think we should all do it.
I'll give it a try.
I will try.
Oh, 22.
21.
Natural 1.
everyone but Zahan realize, and they've known of skeletons. It's a magical world, and skeletons typically aren't found in the daytime. They can be, but typically they're not, unless there is some special force that can sustain them during that time.
Oh, we should be fine then.
All right, let's go outside.
Hey, if this idol is not emitting turquoise number 2 light, maybe that's when it's on, when the light is not shining.
Maybe it's not protected against your warhammer right now because it's not shining. Eh?
What?
Maybe you could hit it with the warhammer now. I don't know.
You want me to risk damaging my warhammer?
Well, I don't know.
Well, what about your fancy sword? Maybe we should hit it with that.
No, my sword doesn't work for you. It's not much for busting things. It's more of a precision instrument.
It's a scalpel.
Yeah. Well, I'm all out of ideas. How about we just give the undead the idol?
That
This,
is a terrible idea.
This beast body torso is wriggling around on the floor. The fire is
Torval's
going out.
Torval's gonna go grab the hand of Saint Sabella in the box.
Okay.
Carry to the front door.
You can't move the box.
The box
the
does
box.
not move.
Just the hand.
Oh,
But we're fine touching the hand, right? It seems like you guys have all touched the hand.
Yes, the hand
Zahan is the only one who touched the hand. Everyone else did it via mage hand.
Oh. Well, I didn't.
I did.
I don't think you touched it, did you?
I only use the mage hand, but I'm the only one who has the mage hand.
Yeah. So I think Zahan and Dane are the only ones who manipulated it.
Okay. But Torval did last time.
It did touch his face. You have mage hand, Torval?
No.
Oh, so
No,
you
but-
just picked it up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You feel a feeling of calm and safeness when you pick it up.
Okay, I'm gonna walk to the front door.
Okay.
The door is still barred, Torval.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will repel the undead.
Why don't you walk to one of the windows and bring it closer, and I'll see what they do.
Yeah, I'll go to the north window here, straight above me.
Okay, and there's about, you just see skeletons shoulder to shoulder lined up, all a couple deep, 4 deep, just lined up around the chapel.
I'm gonna hold the hand up.
And you don't get a reaction.
Should I use the mage hand to make it touch them?
No.
I don't think
we don't want to
that's
lose it.
wise.
Did you guys try touching the hand to the idol?
Yeah.
Not when it was off, or
No, while it was...
Tried it when it was lit up.
wasn't. Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's just try that.
Okay, I'll hold up the idol.
Okay, you touch it to the idol. Nothing really
Verbal?
happens.
Okay. And did you try touching the idol to the evil guy? I guess he already was doing that.
He was squirming a bit.
The hand or the idol?
The
I don't know.
beast.
I
That-
think
we're gonna
I've heard this before. Now we all have to turn around in a circle.
and shake it all about.
Yeah, that's it.
I want to
hand-
touch everything to everything.
The hand
I wanna
gives you a
hold it.
high five. Yeah.
Every object that we've talked about gets touched to every other object.
Torval's gonna go downstairs, get some coal out of the basement,
Yep.
and light the braziers.
Okay. Braziers light up.
And I'm gonna
Do we hear like a magic tone and then a door opens somewhere?
No, you hear the crackling of the braziers.
Huh.
And sunlight
Coal
is
is crackling.
streaming. The sunlight is streaming through the. It's a cloudy day, but there's light coming through the.
this body in front of the altar.
Yep.
Can you describe it for me again?
Looks like it's a skeleton of a man, and the one thing you noticed was that it's missing its pinky finger.
So this is the actual guy that we were looking for, maybe. And the beast took the ring from him? Maybe? I don't know. How about the ring? Maybe touch the ring to various things.
I'm worried that if I put this ring on, I'll become a monster. I haven't
So
put it on. I just have it.
why don't we get Torval to put the ring on?
He's already a monster.
Yeah, if we have to kill him, it's not that bad, right?
That we'll keep that. We'll just table that for a minute.
Hey,
or
Hey,
a bit.
Torval, do you have a detect magic ability? That's something
No.
you can do? Oh, okay.
But I do know that idol's magic, and so is the hand.
Uh-huh. And
So-
maybe the ring.
I do then, I guess.
I try and cast magical tinkering light on the ring.
Okay.
So if it's a magical ring, it won't light up. If it's non-magical, it'll light.
It's working the
Cheater.
rules.
He's a big cheater. I love it.
It does not light up.
All right.
Or sorry, what was the rule?
If it's non-magical, I can cast light on it. If it's magical, it won't work.
Oh, well, it lights up.
So it's
I know that
non-magical.
tinkering is non-magical.
Yeah.
Is that a cantrip for you?
It's a tinkering thing. So yeah,
Oh,
I can just do
God.
it all the time.
You've got detect magic at any time.
Yeah.
Broken.
Well, it's like having that spell.
Next game I'm gonna get that tinkering when I become an Echo Knight. Just blow the game apart.
You have to be an artificer.
That's right. All right. Yeah, it lights up. It's not magical.
Okay, so I think the next thing we do is figure out, since we're going to live here the rest of our lives, who do we eat first?
I'm gonna go up on the bell tower and I'm gonna start randomly casting vicious mockery at every skeleton.
Okay. Is that a cantrip?
Trip and 60 feet,
I'll join him with some Eldritch Blasts.
and it's a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
The first one does not work.
Okay.
And what are you doing, Shadow?
I'll just go up there with him, start blasting things.
I mean, a couple skeletons pop and fall to the ground. Their bones fall to the ground. But it's kind of like a couple in the horde. You are surrounded. The whole building is surrounded like 5 to 8 skeletons deep, shoulder to shoulder, all the way around the.
Are there any
around the
more
chapel.
skeletons coming? Or
No.
have we now got them all?
You look like they're all here, and
Okay.
you could count. There's probably over 100 skeletons here. Just kind of shuffling back and forth like a giant mass of cracking bones and hitting each other. It's just like you hear like a clacking sound all over the place all the time as these skeletons are bumping into each other.
We have to break the idol. I don't know how.
What about that sword that was mentioned?
What sword?
The axe. The axe in the book that you read, Shadow.
Oh. Well, yeah, but... Okay. But how do we get out of here then?
Oh, we
Well-
could start digging.
Was there a description of the axe outside of the name of it, which was the Mage Slayer?
It talked about how it was used in battles against mages and wizards
Right.
to destroy their magics.
I say we open the front door up and get these skeletons come in here. They just pop. We'll just wait at the end of the altar by the time they get to us.
At last night they popped. Who's to say that same thing will happen in the daylight?
Theoretically, they should be weaker during the day, but that's a big risk.
They should be non-existent during the day. Yesterday there were none of them.
But why are they not coming in through the windows like they did before?
Because the DM read the rules wrong.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if they wanted to come in, they could come in. They don't have to go in through the door.
When they come in, I mean, they came in for it lasted about 6 seconds. And then they started 6 to 10 seconds. Then they started popping.
I mean, I can lift the bar on the front door, but that's a lot of skeletons.
For us to try and find an axe randomly in a swamp somewhere seems pretty hopeless.
Yeah, it's got to be here within the walls.
Who has the idol?
Clank.
Yes, I have it.
Clank, you should investigate that idol more.
I will stare at this idol.
Roll an investigation.
Yes!
That's natural one.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh. You blink first.
Can I look at the idol for a minute, Clank? I'll give it back to you.
Hold on, I'm still looking at it.
Clank, still looking at the idol.
Okay.
For a
And,
very long time.
Clank walks over to a window.
What?
And holds the idol out the window.
Clank, what are you doing?
And drops the idol outside.
I cast Mage Hand to go and catch that thing. Go bring it back.
No wonder he lost the idol that last time.
You're really bad at keeping this idol.
If you had to roll the natural one, you feel like this idol was an impressioning and controlling your mind. And the impression in your head was, throw me out the window. And as you do that, this mage hand comes whizzing by you and grabs the idol, and these skeletal hands all reach up for the idol at the same time. Let's do a contested strength check.
Oh. Am I rolling in this, or is the
Nope,
mage hand?
no, you just dropped it. It's the Dane reacted and it did mage hand, and these skeletons are grabbing for it too. We'll see who can get it.
Okay. On the die, it's 17.
The mage hand grabs it, and the skeletons grab it at the same time, and you feel like it's more and more skeletons hang on to it, but with your magical abilities, you're able to slide it back out of their hands and back into the chapel.
Okay.
One skeleton actually scrambles onto the ledge and leaps for it. In front of you.
Blast him.
Right in front of you. Roll an attack.
You want Clank to roll the attack?
No, it landed right in front of Jadu as it was just scrambling up to keep trying to grab this idol.
18 to hit.
Okay, and roll damage.
10 damage.
Yeah, it just shatters on the ground. It's the only one that went through, though.
I hold the mage hand 30 feet in the air with the idol, so that Seer can't reach it.
And you have this idol just staring down at you, and it just, it's a ominous looking carving.
What the hell, Clank? What was that?
Seer, what were you thinking?
Well, this artifact is definitely not good.
So you wanted to give it to the enemy?
I did not intend to.
Oh.
This artifact is more dangerous than I thought.
Perchance we could use the idol like we use like a carrot on a stick for a donkey.
Lure them away?
We could lure them their skeletons away.
And Clank, the only reason you did that was because you rolled a 1, and by investigating it, it entered your mind. Anything above a 1, you would have been fine.
Yeah.
We could dangle it over the cliff by the bridge, and then they'd all fall off.
I can only control the mage hand 30 feet from me, so I can't reach it more than 30 feet away. How far is the cliff from the chapel?
The chapel, or the cliff, is on the east side. It's right. The chapel is just a few feet away from the cliff, maybe 5 feet, or no, 5, 10, 15 feet from the cliff.
We could give it a try.
That's a pretty good idea, actually.
Yeah, you could probably do it from the bell tower.
That's on the south side.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm too comfortable about going up that bell tower.
I want to look at this idol. I've never had a chance to see this thing.
Roll an investigation.
No, it's 30 feet in the air. I'm not giving it to you.
I'm very strong-willed.
But why should you look at it?
Because I am a master of the arcane arts.
Convince me.
It sounds like one of them there situations where people fight over some trinket.
All right.
Impress me, Shadow.
I will hand you a gold piece.
The master of the arcane arts.
Is this what you're looking for?
He is a dwarf.
Dane will reach out and take the gold piece, and the mage hand. I just drop the mage hand, and the idol will fall 30 feet.
Okay, is anyone
Okay.
catching
I
it?
just turn on my heel and walk away.
Yeah, I'll catch it, I guess, if I can.
Okay,
Not like it's gonna break.
roll a dexterity check.
Is it acrobatics?
No, just a straight dexterity.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh, should have saved that for your investigation.
You reach out, it's conked on the
It
top
falls
of
on
the
the
head.
floor 30 feet.
This thing lands right on your head, Shadow.
No, no.
Knocked out.
And you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Master of the arcane arts.
Hey, that doesn't mean I'm smooth.
And it bounces off your head and lands flat with a clunk on the floor with face up. And you notice a bit of your blood just on the lip of the idol.
Does it, like, go into the idol? Does the blood get, like, sucked into it?
You don't see it. You could roll an investigation if you want.
I would like to investigate the idol.
Roll an investigation, buddy.
That's a 14.
14, yeah. The blood doesn't seem to go anywhere. It's just on the idol.
Does a 14, or can I do an arcana check, or to judge what this thing is in some way?
Sure, roll an
Or is it-
arcana. Investigation didn't tell you anything new.
I got 8.
Yeah, it's just from what you already know.
All right.
Dane,
Get up.
I learned nothing, Dane. You want to do your thing?
Dane would like to investigate the gold coin that he was given to make sure it's authentic.
Yeah, bite it.
Yeah.
It's the real deal. It came off my list.
Roll an investigation.
That's 16.
Seems like a real gold piece.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on my character sheet.
Okay. And Shadow, you marked one down?
I did.
There you go.
So, Dane, I'll give you another gold piece if you do that mage hand thing and go up to the top of the tower with it.
Oh, it's gonna take more than that to get me to go up that tower.
2 gold pieces?
3.
All right, deal.
Okay, I take the gold, I inspect it,
It's the real deal.
and I take the idol in the mage hand.
Okay.
And I walk up
This
the
thing is
stairs.
10 pounds, so it's right at the limit of what your mage hand can do.
Perfect. I walk up the stairs to the tower like one step at a time, like with my right foot, and then my left foot follows, and then my right foot, and then my left foot follows. One stair at a time, all the way up to the top.
Okay.
I put a hand on his shoulder and walk with him.
Okay. You get to the top, and you have this incredible vista over the horizon of the bay. Off in the distance, you see, or along the peninsulas on each side, you see roiling mists. And
No, I got my eyes closed.
As they're going up the stairs and Shadow's got his hand on his shoulder,
okay,
Torval starts playing a wedding march.
roll a dexterity check.
Ba, 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 ba.
Your eyes are
You want
closed.
Yeah. My dex, I rolled a 13.
13.
My dex is +2.
You get to the Shadow's trying to tell you where the steps are, and you get to the top, and you stub your toe a bit, and you fall down, and the idol slips out of your hand. It slides towards the edge.
Out of the mage hand?
Oh, it's in the mage hand. Right.
Yeah.
No, okay.
The whole
So
time.
you fall down. The mage hand still has it.
Okay.
And as this, your eyes are closed.
Yep.
Okay.
You're gonna need to open your eyes now, Dane. Friend.
You have no idea which way you're facing, or where the mage hand is in relation to you.
Just
Hey, that
don't
wasn't
look
part
down.
of the deal.
A little
I
vertigo.
kept my part of the deal.
I said to do your mage hand plan, which was to hold the thing over the chasm.
Dane's gonna put his hands on his knees and take a few deep breaths.
Okay.
He's gonna slowly open his eyes.
Roll a Constitution check.
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
You close your eyes again right away because you start swaggering a little bit, and you notice the mage hand holding the idol drops to the ground.
Like at my feet.
At your feet.
Yeah.
And your eyes are closed again.
Shadow, I don't know if I can do this.
You're gonna have to give me my gold back.
I can't. I already spent it.
Nope. You want me to just huck the idol down the thing? Is that the plan?
Yeah, we could do that and just tell the other people that it didn't work. I cast Mage Hand again.
Okay.
I pick up the idol.
Oh, where is it?
It's at my feet.
Do you see it? Your eyes are closed.
No, I open my eyes.
Okay. Roll a Constitution check.
That's 17.
17. You're looking at the idol. You're trying not to look at the horizon and how high up, incredibly high up you are. Not only on the bell tower, but there's probably about a 200-foot drop off the cliff into the ocean raging below. And this idol is kind of rotating around in space, held by your mage hand, and as the face turns towards you, you get a strange feeling in the back of your mind. I'd like you to roll another Constitution check.
It's even better. That's 19.
And you hear a whisper in your head, and it says jump, but you resist it.
Might as well jump.
Okay, let's get this over with. I tell
you look down below, Shadow, and you see about 40 skeletons looking up at you guys.
Are they looking at the idol or at us? Or
Well, it's hard to tell.
I
Okay,
moved the mage
no
hand.
no eyeballs in the sockets.
Right.
I moved the mage hand out over the cliff 30 feet away from me.
And the all the skeleton heads turn and watch. It's now over top of the edge, like past the edge of the cliff.
That's it. I hold it there. I'm waiting.
All eyes are on it.
Jado, what's supposed to happen here? What's going on?
I don't know. This is your plan. It's not working.
Not
I
my
was hoping they would all fall, just like run off the cliff after it or something. But
So should I just let it go and they can all follow it?
I don't know.
They're undead. They're not going to die again from falling off the cliff.
Well, they die again to our swords.
I bring the statue back to me.
Okay.
Back into the safety of...
The horde below slowly watch it goes back over there into the bell tower.
You close your eyes. You stay right here. I will go consult with the rest of the guys. See what they think if we should just drop the idol. All right?
Okay.
And I'll run down real fast. I'll go as fast as I can.
Okay. While
Okay,
he's
Dane,
gone,
sit
you
down.
need to roll another Constitution check there, Dane.
Okay, the idol is in the safety of the walls.
Yep.
And
On
I'm
the bell
sitting
tower.
down.
Yep.
That's a 7.
7.
Is it a saving throw? Do you have to add my saving throw?
Yeah, it'd be
Or is it-
a con saving throw.
Then I can add 4 to that. It's a 9.
Okay.
So I run down the stairs. I say, Dane held it out over, and they didn't all go like running off the cliff like lemmings. Do we want to just drop it, or what do we? What do you guys think?
Dropping it won't destroy it.
Yeah.
You hear there's a couple windows out to the east there. And you see about 20 to 40 skeletons just leap off the cliff.
Oh,
Oh. All right.
Not all of them, but about 20 to 40.
And there were about 50.
There's about 100.
Oh, there was 100.
Now there's about 60 or 80.
Still too many to fight.
What if we did your plan and did it on the ground floor so it actually was off of the cliff?
The problem was they didn't go towards it at first. They just looked at it when we were up there. I don't know what's changed though.
You notice some of the skeletons start crawling back into their graves around the chapel. The remaining ones, you notice that they're actually climbing into their dirt graves. All of them.
Well, I think we did an amazing job today, guys. Good job.
Where's the short guy?
I'll go get him, I guess. I'll go up the stairs.
Okay. You get up to the top of the bell tower and there's nobody there.
Dane?
You just hear the crows in the distance and the seagulls and the crashing waves.
I can't look down the cliff, right? It's too far away.
It's 15 feet away.
Can I look down it to see if I can see Dane?
You can see the waves, but you can't quite see the bottom of the cliff.
Okay. I'll go run down the stairs right away. Dane's gone.
You push him off?
I think he might have jumped off the cliff or something.
I think we got a murderer among us.
why would he jump off the cliff?
Maybe the idol controlled him the same way it tried to control you.
Was the idol on the ground still?
I don't know. Oh, was the idol upstairs when Dane was gone?
Yeah.
Was it there? Gord?
Sorry?
Was the idol sitting on the ground after Dane was gone?
No, the idol is gone.
No. Okay. The idol's gone as well.
Shall we go then?
I guess we can leave the building now. We better go see if we can find him.
Absolutely.
All right.
So,
Thank
Dane, I'm going to switch over to you a bit.
Yep.
As after Shadow goes by, you hear another voice, and it says, "Jump." And you stand up, and you're on the, you walk onto the edge of this wall, which you're completely terrified of. The terror is still there, but you don't know why you're doing this. And you leap off. You kind of catch the edge of the top cliff there, but you keep rolling and you fall off the edge of the cliff. You hit the water far below. Luckily, you missed some rocks, but you still take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whoa. You dead? I'd be long dead.
It doesn't insta-kill me.
What?
I'm unconscious, but it doesn't insta-kill me.
Okay. So you're kind of
You're
floating
30
in
hit
this.
points?
You're floating in this thing, and you don't realize as all these skeletons start falling off the cliff into the water next to you. And none of them hit you. You're unconscious, so you don't even realize that happened. You're kind of floating in the water. Luckily, face up.
You want me to roll a 2-sided coin for that?
Actually, yeah, roll a two-sided coin. Actually,
Heads up or-
pick 10 or below, or 11.
Evens or odds?
Yeah, evens or odds. What do you want? I'll roll
I
a
think
d20.
Even.
And what does evens mean?
Yeah, that's up to you.
Well, you pick, because I know the answer.
Evens is good, right?
Evens is face up.
Okay, you're face down.
Okay.
Well, you could have had face up for free, and then you.
I
so
know.
you-
It's just I didn't feel right about that.
What is your con modifier?
+2.
So you got 2 minutes. And the waves are pushing you into the bottom of the cliff there. What are you guys doing up at the cliff in the chapel? It
Running
looks
out.
like all the
Outside.
skeletons have buried themselves. And you guys, when you peek out the window, you don't see any skeletons.
Clank is
Zahan
running
will
outside.
run to the door and unbar it and throw the doors open.
It's a cloudy day, but you just hear birds, the wind of an abandoned town.
He'll
And the
hoof
waves
it
below.
all the way to the east side of the building and look up to the tower and then look at the ground and start calling out, Dane! Dane!
Roll an investigation or perception.
10.
10. Yeah, it's you kind of look down and around. You don't see anything, and the waves crashing down below. It's hard
Clank
to
is
see.
going to look for traces of like footprints from the tower or anything, or like
Roll an investigation or perception.
anything. Which one?
Roll an investigation.
Okay. It's an 8.
You don't notice anything.
Oh boy.
I would assume he went down the cliff, so I just want to see if I can see him down there.
Kate, roll an investigation.
11.
11. You
We're
see
all
churned
so
dirt where
good
all
at
these
this.
graves are, but you do notice that there is. Yeah, that's about it. That's just, where these skeletons have gone. It's
I'm actually
unclear.
good at investigation. I just can't roll.
It's because you didn't pay the subscription fee.
Yeah, that's right. What kind of bonus do I get for that with that master subscription that Gord has?
You just flick a switch and I get 50% of the time I roll natural 20s.
Well, I guess Dane's gone forever. I have no idea where he is.
You're sure he jumped off the tower?
I don't know. I just know he's gone. I'm
How
just
do we
guessing.
know you didn't push him?
What benefit would there be to me pushing him?
He took your coins.
I gave him my coins. I don't know. I don't know where he is. I guess we could try. Well, so how steep is this cliff? Like, can we scale down it?
It looks like you might be able to scale down. It wouldn't be easy, but it looks like you could do it.
I don't do scaling. Anyone good at scaling down cliffs?
I'm strong
How
enough.
about jumping? If there's water.
What? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm asking a question to the group.
Oh.
Instead of scaling, there is water below to jump in.
That
If
can
you-
be hazardous, cliff diving. People get hurt, spraining ankles and stuff.
Fine.
PSA.
Yeah. Base jumping? I don't know.
Do you think he's down there?
It seems
He hit the
Orville's going to
water.
start scrambling down the cliff.
Roll a.
Zahan is doing the same thing.
I want everyone who's scaling the
Is
cliff
also-
to roll an acrobatics. Are you guys using ropes or anything?
I'm
Uh,
going to use my
There's
natural-
I mean there's like some shrubs or something you could tie a rope to, or a small tree.
How? And you said this cliff was like 200 feet.
200 feet
Or
down.
200 feet, and you only took 30 points of damage. That's not so bad.
I rolled really shitty.
Yeah. I thought it would be probably like athletics to climb down. So I'm just gonna like
Athletics,
hand
yeah,
over
sorry.
hand
Okay, roll
to
athletics.
climb down.
Athletics.
I rolled a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. You make it all the way to the bottom. And you're standing on a little bit of a ledge at the bottom where the waves just crash below you.
Are we doing athletics then?
Yeah, let's do athletics.
I got a 22.
You make it down, you're standing beside Zohan.
Okay.
So we'll start looking for Dane down
I got
here.
a 9.
And then, you look
gosh.
up and you see Torval slipping and start to tumble.
Oh,
Can
that's
I
gonna
try
hurt a
to
lot.
catch?
Don't catch. Oh, I'm
I'm
just
trying
moving
to
out of the
catch.
way.
Torval, you're sliding down the side of this cliff. I'll give you another check to see if you can grab onto something quickly. So roll just a dexterity check to see if you can hang on, or a strength check. Athletics check.
Just a straight strength?
Yeah, an athletics check.
Oh, an athletics? Okay, a 14.
A 14. You're able to hang on to a small twig that comes out, and you're just kind of dangling there about 100 feet up.
My banjo!
It's
I
just
think I bent my banjo.
your banjo's hanging onto your foot by the strap as you're dangling there.
Just drop, I'll catch you.
But what about my banjo?
Would you prefer your banjo or your life?
Was that a threat?
And it's going to take you guys the better part
Hold
of
on, can you
2
catch
hours
my
to get down.
banjo and I'll flick it over to you.
Oh, geez, fine. We'll try to catch the banjo.
Okay, roll a dexterity check.
Roll a banjo check.
I got a 3.
A 3. The banjo is like 10 feet away from you, lands in the water.
Does it land face up or face down?
Oh,
Come
odds
on.
are even. It is face
Even.
down. So the
All
hole that the banjo had, or no, they don't have holes.
They don't have holes.
It's floating in the water.
Now, drop down.
Okay, I jumped down.
I will
Yeah.
catch.
DM, do you need me to roll, like, how many minutes has it been?
If you guys are climbing down, it's going to be like 2 hours to climb down. But I'm gonna get back to you, Jason.
Okay.
So roll. Who's catching him? Clank.
Yes.
Roll a dexterity check to line up.
9.
9. Yeah, you hold your arms out and he overshoots you right into the water.
Does she catch me? 9.
Nope.
Okay. Do I take any damage?
Oh, you're lucky. I rolled 3 1s there. Yeah, you take 23
How far
points
did
of
I
bludgeoning.
fall?
23 points, 100 feet. 23 points of bludgeoning damage.
I do.
Yep.
I'm out.
You just see a Torval go splat on the water. Right next to his banjo.
So, we're next to the water, right?
Yeah, you guys, he's like 15 feet out in the water from you.
Let's both the healers.
I will just go start wading into the water. Grab the banjo, grab him,
Okay, you're able to haul him onto the cliff.
and yeah, haul him back up.
Do we see Dane floating somewhere?
You don't.
And I'll do my lay on hands to give 5 health.
Torval, you come spitting back to earth. You are alive.
We'll come back.
spitting out water, seawater. And your banjo looks kind of bent up as a broken string, and looks like part of the neck is cracked.
My banjo!
Jada, what are you doing?
Well, I would not be scaling a cliff, so I would probably just be trying to find tracks up top in the odd chance that he didn't jump down.
Okay. You can roll another investigation check.
Okay. 19.
19, yeah. So if you're going through the chapel, you see some footprints on the shelf, and if you look down below, you would see where he kind of hit and tumbled off the cliff. You see fresh dirt. That was, you would deduce he probably jumped, hit there, and tumbled off the cliff.
All right, I'll yell down. I'm sure he's down there. I see signs of dwarven footprints. But I am not going down.
Okay. Jason.
Yep.
Sorry. Zahan, Clank, and Torval. I'll get back to you in a bit, but I want you guys to roll a perception first.
That's a 4.
Roll the crit.
Oh,
Okay.
good, because I rolled the opposite as a natural one.
Torval, when you kind of came to, you're spitting up water and everyone's looking at you. You look between them, and about 50 feet down the cliff, you see looks like a cave.
So I'm searching for my banjo, looking everywhere, and then I see this cave.
You see this cave in the water, maybe about 30 feet down the cliff.
Okay.
Jason, you wake up sputtering in a small pool of water, and it's dark all around you. You hear the crashing of waves. There's a slight dim light. You do see some kind of glowing, almost like mushrooms. Kind of looks like you're in a cave, and there's water pools and water kind of coming in and out. Looks like you washed up on a rock. You don't know how you woke up though.
Mechanically, how many hit points do I have?
You have 1 hit point.
Okay.
You hear a voice in the shadows. Say in a female voice. Are you the one who I sang with?
I don't remember singing any songs.
And
Are you the one who saved me?
So out of the darkness, you see a little bit of movement, but you don't see anyone, and you don't hear an answer.
Is there
Roll
a figure?
a perception.
I got 60 feet of dark vision,
Okay.
and my perception is a 10.
Yeah, you see a shadow go hide behind you hear splashing through a couple pools, and then a shadow disappears behind a rock in the back of the cave.
My passive perception is 14.
14, yeah. You just hear this voice. What do you want?
I'm here with some friends of mine. We're here to break the curse.
And there's a little bit of silence. The curse? You're here to break it? And you start to see this shadow walking out of the darkness towards you a little bit, still wary. And the woman before you is a shocking kind of sight. She looks as though she spent years trapped in this cave. She's leaving her thin and pale. She's wrapped herself in her long hair like a cloak. Only her wide staring sea green eyes looking out from between the tangled tresses. She wears a ragged gown made of scales of fishes. Once glittering and iridescent, but now seems filthy and torn. And she kind of walks towards you a little more tentatively, saying, are you really here to break the curse? can you do that?
I believe we can. I'm struggling here to I think I swallowed some seawater. Can you help me out?
She'll walk over, or swim over, and you get four more hit points as she touches your shoulder.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. How can you remove the curse? Are you here by yourself? Who are you?
No, I'm here with some adventurers, and my friends. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. Where are we?
I was at the foot of the cave when I saw you hit the water. The skeletons jumped in after that wretched idol. I could not leave the cave because of this curse, but luckily the currents brought you into me, and I was able to heal you.
When I fell, did you see an item maybe that I had? My hammer, my like an idol. Were you able to see any other things that fell with me?
And she pulls your hammer. Or no, she wouldn't, because that wouldn't have come in with the tide. So she's like, your hammer must be at the mouth of the cave underwater. I saw the idol land though. That is the thing that holds me here, trapped in this cave forever.
It is a powerful artifact indeed, but our goal is to destroy it and the curse.
Yes, it is. It is evil. It is. It's trapped me here. I'm not sure how, but the taste that it leaves in the air, that its source must be some creature or relic from an ancient fallen civilization, which she refers to only as the drowned ones.
Are you safe here in this cave?
I am safe. I can drink the water that drips down from the ceiling, and I can eat the fish that swim in here, but I can't leave. For some reason, this curse won't let me leave this cave. I've been here for many, many years. I am Aina, A-I-N-A, and it says I'm a friend of Saint Sidvella. Is she up there at the chapel still?
How Saint Sidvilla?
Actually, no. She would know that she passed away. So
she passed a long time ago.
Yeah, actually, she would know that. So she was a friend of mine.
Yeah.
Before she passed. And she kind of begs you to break the curse that keeps her there. And she's like, please, please, help me get out of here.
Well, if you can show me back to where I fell, then I will find my friends and break the curse.
Okay. So she'll lead you to the mouth of the cave. She can't go any further, but she kind of points to an area that is where where she thinks it fell. So the two of you are right there. You guys aren't there.
Okay, and in the direction she points, I'm gonna swim out and look for my hammer.
Okay. Roll an investigation with disadvantage.
Ooh, nice. I rolled the same number. It's investigation. That's a 17.
17. You see a spark, and that you've seen that spark before from Seer, and how it kind of envelops the magical properties, and it's almost like your hammer wants to be found, and you see it leaning against a rock at the bottom of this water. Grab it, you make your way back up.
Okay.
And Aina claps. Oh, good, you found it.
When I surface, do I see the other party members?
Roll a perception.
That's 22.
22. Yeah, you see. Actually, you hear a splash about 30 feet to the north there, and you see Torval crashing into the water, and you watch as Clank fishes him out.
Can I see Shadow?
No. You see Clank, Torval, and Zahan.
I point at Zahan and I message him. I'm all right. I'm just a little ways offshore. I'm coming to you.
And she reaches your hand, and she lifts her leg out of the water, and on her left ankle is a pearl-studded anklet, and she hands it to you and says, "Take this as a gift." And she whispers something into your ear about a location in the chapel.
About a location?
Yeah, she gives you a location in the chapel about something.
Okay.
And you're able to swim over to the other characters.
Dane, thank God you're alive. Can you fix my banjo?
I love how that's the first thing you say,
First
Torval.
thing.
Dane, where the heck have you been?
Oh, more important, can you fix my banjo? I seen you fix your hammer. Can you do that funky thing over here?
Dane would rather listen to a well-tuned banjo than a broken banjo. Dane will.
Who can tell the difference, though, right?
Maybe it'll sound better.
By the way, why'd
actually,
the snake push you off the tower?
What Aina whispered in your ear,
Yeah.
was not a location in the chapel. What she whispered was, "There's another treasure when you break the curse, for me."
True love.
Okay.
True love.
Marriage.
That's not
I was going to do that, but I thought it might be too far.
So you guys are able to get to the location where you climb down the cliff. You could say you could kind of. I mean, you guys could swim back to Kenmouth Bay if you wanted to. It's a bit of a swim, or you could try to climb back up.
Well, where's Shadow?
Yeah, he's probably up at the top.
I point up to the top of the cliff, and I message Shadow.
It doesn't
Shadow
make
with
it there
Dane.
because messages has a range.
Yeah, 120 feet.
Yeah, the cliff's 200 feet.
Oh.
Everyone roll a perception.
14.
19.
18.
5.
Dane, you notice in the rocks to the west, and it kind of curves around the island, the cliff island. There's almost seems like a jagged, worn down. Almost looks like a stairwell made of rock. And you wonder if Saint Sidvella and Aina were friends. Maybe this is one way that they Saint Sibylla came down to visit her. But it's a
Hey guys, I think there's a staircase here.
well worn and slippery.
Why don't we try? Why don't we take the escalator?
So you guys could either climb the cliff or you could take the stairwells, but there's slipping danger on both. Your choice.
Was this stairwell like at like ground level going up?
It's just kind of climbs along the side of the cliff, and the cliff curls around the island. So kind of the stairwell curls around with it, but it's got like wet and green seaweed and kind of growth on it, so it's easy to get up, but it's slippery.
Why don't we just take the rope?
There's no rope.
There is no rope.
What? What were you guys thinking? No rope?
It's 200 feet. We didn't have enough rope.
Well, I'm taking the stairs. I'm not climbing a cliff. Are you crazy?
That's what I was thinking as I was climbing down, but apparently you took the escalator down.
So you.
Why did you jump off a cliff, Dane?
Dane, you remember it all happening, and you were filled with terror the whole time. You had no idea why you're doing this, but you were fully conscious of you doing it.
Are we gonna have to push you up the stairs?
And Dane will start climbing the stairs one step at a time.
Do we have the idol with us?
No.
Where is the
That's a
idol?
problem.
Well, maybe it's better we just leave it. It's in the bay somewhere. It's got to be
Under the sea?
under the sea.
Under the sea.
I don't know. I found my hammer, but really that's kind of all I was looking for. So
We'll find it at night. It'll be the thing glowing.
it'll be the thing that all the skeletons beacon towards.
Hmm. All right.
Jado, what are you doing up on the cliff?
I have a mojito in my hand and a lawn chair that I'm sitting on.
You had mojitos this whole time and you
Yeah.
didn't share them?
They're secret mojitos, though.
You son of a...
I don't know.
Where
I
did you
guess I'm
find the
just kind of
mint?
looking down.
That's
seeing
what
if
I
I can-
want to know. Where did you find the mint?
I conjured it. I told you I have incredible magical powers.
You see this umbrella and a nice lawn chair, sunning himself.
I'd be looking down to see if I could see where everyone went.
So roll a
Yes.
perception.
All right. 16.
You see some movement down there. You're not sure what it is, but it doesn't look like waves or motion of waves. It looks like a person down there. But you do see movement.
Guys, you down there?
You guys can roll a perception to see if you hear him.
Natural one.
8.
Natural 2.
I got a 5.
Clank?
8.
8. You guys, the waves are crashing. It's hard to hear anything. You have no idea that Jado is yelling to you.
I go back to my mojito.
Terrible rolls.
Torval, why don't you play a song to let Jado know that we're safe, and play something loud on your banjo.
Banjo's broken.
No, I fixed it.
Oh, did you? You mended it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I play something.
Something
that I know would annoy him.
Yeah, for sure I'd hear that.
And I'll say you'll hear a faint musical sound that you hate come up from the bottom
So,
of the cliffs.
okay. All right, so I know they're fine.
You know that Torval's okay. So, are you guys going up the stairs or climbing up the cliff?
I'm going up the stairs.
What's the marching order, and how are you guys doing it?
I'll cast like at a space clearly away off the cliff. I'll cast Toll the Dead, which will make a bell sound,
A Dolores bell?
a glorious bell. And since Jado and I have traveled before together, he knows that this is like our calling card because he tolls the dead and I toll the dead. So then when I toll, he'll toll, and we'll have like this toll off.
I don't have that spell.
Do you have guidance?
I don't have guidance.
One step, guidance. Next step, guidance.
I have mending.
I'll let you guys do 2 dexterity checks. Just straight dexterity checks going up this stairwell. It's a lower DC than climbing up, though, but there's 2 of them.
Is it a saving throw or is it just a straight check?
It's a check. Straight check.
So we can't add anything to it.
No, there's no...
What, your dex modifier?
Yeah, your dex modifier.
Right.
So I got a 19
Yeah, you're fine.
and a 22.
You will make it up to the top.
Dane...
What order are you guys in?
Yeah, Dane is probably going to have to go first because unless people are, kind of helping, pushing, assisting, and forcing him to go up, he's not going to want to go.
Okay. Who's
and
next?
he rolled a 1 and a 2.
Who's after Dane?
I will go after, I guess.
Okay. Dane takes the first step, falls flat on his face, takes 1 hit point of bludgeoning damage, and rolls off into the ocean.
I will go and drag him back.
Alright.
I'm just like a lifeguard at this point.
Luckily, the second roll didn't really matter because you fell into the ocean already. So, yeah, Dane looks waterlogged, looks nervous and upset, does not look very interested in climbing the side of this cliff.
Seer, can you warm me up a little? I'm cold.
I will put my cold metal hands on him.
Just
Wet,
freezes.
cold metal.
Yeah,
Yep.
a chill goes down your spine, Dane.
Are you stainless steel or are you like rusting right?
I'm a little rusty.
This is not going to be good for you, Clank. You better find some oil.
Yeah.
Okay, well, since Dane was first, we'll try that again. Dane, why don't you roll?
Torval's already going up the cliff. In front of
Torval's
us.
up there already. Dane.
Roll again.
Yeah,
That's a 17.
17. Yeah, you get halfway up. You got Clank behind you. What do you roll?
What is it?
Dexterity check. Add your modifier.
It's a natural one.
Natural one. You slip, bang, and you fall into the ocean as well. And you notice the salt
Where's
seems to be
Zahan?
getting into your joints.
Oh.
Zahan, why don't you roll?
I rolled a 16 and an 18.
Okay, so you're able to get all the way up. Clank, you can climb back out of the water.
I just wait until I hit the bottom and just trudge back up.
Okay, Dane, roll your last check.
11.
11. You get to almost the last step, and you slip, and your leg is hanging over the side, and you freak out, and you feel like you're slipping a little bit.
No!
You're almost near the top.
I cast Mage Hand to give me the hand that I need to pull myself up.
Okay, no, that's cool. Okay, it pulls you up. I like it. Okay, Clank, you're the last one. You're at the bottom.
Dex again?
Yeah. And this stairwell comes out right underneath the bridge. And then it just kind of a little pathway comes up underneath the bridge to the bridge on the chapel side of the bridge.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. You don't fall into the ocean, but you keep slipping and sliding, and you're having a hard time. You take
My rusty bones.
1 hit point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Try again.
We're gonna die on these stairs.
5.
You take another hit point.
Clank is.
You're getting dented. This whole wave just smashes against the cliff.
Now I know why he's called Clank.
This
It
rogue
makes that
wave
noise all the time.
comes over the edge and smashes against the cliff, and you just kind of sink and sit on the stairs, all drenched in salt water. You took another hit point of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Try again.
Oh boy. 19.
19. All right, you get halfway up the stairs, no problem. So last check.
I cast message and I point down the stairs and I say, "Seer, you doing okay down there?"
I am very confused. Why is there a voice in my head? I rolled a 5.
5. You slide back down the stairs to the bottom.
Why?
Clank is having a problem here.
Torval, Clank needs some help.
You don't fall in the water, but you just slide down the stairs.
Just like clunk, 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 clunk.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. You're dented up. You have dents all over yourself.
What am I supposed to do? I ain't got no.
Well, play a song. Play an inspirational song.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Do you play She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain?
Oh! Oh! And
I'm
that's...
really sorry. I'm really sorry.
No!
Come on, come on.
What is your inspiration ad?
D6?
A D6? Make it a D8
Yeah,
for that
give her
suggestion
inspiration.
from Zohan.
A D8?
You get a D8 for Zohan the song suggestion.
Okay, I will try climbing this thing again.
Yep.
More inspired.
Inspiration as well.
I got an 18 without using the inspiration.
Okay, then you're halfway up.
And I'll
One
save that
last
inspiration
roll.
for the second bit. I'm going to use that inspiration.
12? Yeah, you
Yeah.
get up to the top and you're about to slip, and someone reaches out, grabs your hand,
Oh
and
my
pulls
God.
you up.
Zahan will reach down and grab Clank.
Yeah, pulls them up,
What
and
took you so long?
Clank, you're kind
Clank.
of
Like shit.
Clank
Creaky.
like just went through hell and back.
you look like those cars that have been in a hailstorm out in Calgary.
Oh,
They're
no.
just dented and dimpled all over the place. You got nice
So-
dimples there, Clank.
Yeah, you'll be faster now.
Aerodynamic dimples. So you're at the chapel, and I know I'm showing the map there, but there's no skeletons there. You guys are up at the chapel, or
Oh, hey,
no,
guys.
you're up at the bridge, the chapel side of the bridge, and Jadu meets you there.
What happened?
Well, we climbed down and Torval fell. Broke his banjo, thank God.
Oh, that's
And,
good to hear.
Yeah, it was
Then,
almost fatal.
Then Dane came swimming out of a cave and fixed the banjo. And, yeah.
So random.
Okay.
Fell off a
And
cliff.
now I know why Clank is called Clank.
Yeah, we walked up these stairs and Clank fell down a lot.
You see Clank covered in seaweed. There's dimples all over her and banged up, scuffed up. She looked bad when you picked her out of the stone underneath that rubble, and she looks way worse now.
Well, I'm
Dane.
sorry to hear that, Clank.
Do you still have the idol, Dane?
No, the idol's in the ocean. I told you that at the bottom of the stairs.
Oh, you should go back, I guess.
No, we'll go back after. We need
After
to
what?
find. We need to find that axe. Something
Ah.
that will kill whatever curse is in that.
Well, the axe is in a swamp somewhere, and we don't even know if it's in this region.
The book said it was in the Barrow Mound.
A barrow mound is a resting place, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
not
like
the
a,
giant one just outside of this town.
I
it's like a crypt.
met Saint Sidvilla's friend.
Oh,
Who's been trapped in the cave under the chapel here.
did she know anything about the barrow mound?
Well, no.
Oh,
What was
okay.
the name of this friend?
Her name was Anya.
Anya?
Yeah, Anya.
Anya?
Enya.
She's a singer?
Yeah, she is a singer. Her name is Enya. That's canon now.
Okay, alright. That's
Yeah, I
fair.
literally wrote Enya down, so it's Enya now.
That's perfect. It was Enya. Enya.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she sounds very soothing to listen to.
So
Yeah.
when you went down in that cave, was it the Orinoco flow?
Oh. Everyone take a D4 psychic damage.
She's cursed.
That sea was Caribbean blue down there, though.
Yeah.
Do I recognize that name by any chance?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
She's cursed and trapped in the cave. I think it's the same curse.
Was she undead?
She didn't look undead to me, but obviously she's lived for a long time, so she's trapped in time?
Possibly.
Maybe she's just an elf.
Or undead.
And you picked up, Dane, that she had definite... Like, she looked like she belonged in the water. Some kind of a water person.
But she didn't have flippers or fins.
No. But you didn't really see below her kneecaps because she's walking in water.
Okay.
Her hands looked a little webbed.
She might be of the sea.
Okay.
So you want to look further with the sea, or do you want to search for this axe? I think that the burial mound might be that tree where they buried people, where they hung people.
The axe to destroy the idol.
We don't have the idol anymore, though.
Roll a intelligence check, everyone.
Five.
You remember a conversation with Richard, him pointing something out to you about the barrow mound.
I got
Yeah.
an 18. Richard might know something.
Yeah, he said the Barrow Mound was just off to the east of where he was and a little bit north.
Well, let's go check there.
He also said that we should not go there, especially during the night.
Well, it's not nighttime now. Let's go.
Yeah, it's about 8 in the morning. Actually, no, it took a couple hours. You're goofing around. It's probably more like 11 o'clock in the morning.
I got so many short rests while you guys were gone.
That's right. And a good...
Good thing
And
you
a
were
good
using
tan.
all your spells.
Yeah, I used my spells just over and over.
I'm just gonna use like hands and heal those 2 hit points.
And you guys look back at the chapel. You see the doors flung open from when you guys left.
We see the body of that creature in there still.
While you're by the bridge, you could walk up there if you wanted.
How long a walk?
Oh, it's not far. It's maybe like a 5-minute walk.
No,
Like-
to the Burrow Mound.
Oh, to there? That's
Yeah.
going to be about a... Well, to get to Richard's place is going to be about an hour.
Was an hour, and then instead of going to Richards, we kind of went to the east and then north again.
Hey, big
I
fella,
remember the
can you
night.
piggyback me? I need a short rest. I took a hell of a fall back there.
That's fine.
Zahan, where
Yes.
did you put the head? Is it still on your javelin?
Yeah, unless it moved from there, it sure
Oh,
still
you
is.
didn't bring it with you.
No, that's disgusting.
You guys kind of
Well-
ran after Dane pretty quick.
How are we gonna stop that thing from reanimating?
I
Well,
think maybe
doesn't have
it'll
any hands.
reanimate, go get the idol and bring it back up to the chapel again at night. That might be how we get it back.
We don't have its arms or hands.
Be easier to fight that way.
It'll be less effective, that's for sure.
We're just gonna grind this fight over and over again for XP.
So what are you guys doing?
Go to the barrel mound, I guess.
I'll piggyback Torval so he can take a rest.
All right.
Torval, the deal is no playing the banjo
Ever.
while I'm piggybacking you.
Somebody can piggyback me? I don't want to go across that bridge again.
Would you like a piggyback?
Yes, here.
Okay.
It's about time. I've been carrying you around for how many years now?
I don't recall.
Well, it's been a long time.
I feel kind of left out.
Okay, I'll pick you up, I guess.
What is going on here? Are we flying?
Nope. Just opened the wrong map.
Oh, there's...
Okay, so do you guys know what you're doing?
We're going to the Burrow Mound.
Going to the Burrow Mound. So I'll say you guys make it back to Richard's cabin, and he kind of pops out. He's sitting on a rocking chair out on the front porch, and hey guys, what the happened to you? You don't look too good.
You seem
Blank,
a lot
blank.
livelier than last time we saw you, Richard.
Did you get caught out at night? Did you get into the chapel?
Yeah.
Well, what happened?
Well, we fought a big blue ugly guy,
Yeah, I seen him.
and we chopped him all to bits, and his bits started moving around, trying to pull themselves back together, and then we threw them out the window.
Oh,
And some skeleton guys, they wandered off with his bits.
yeah, they're kind of bastards that
And
way.
then we took the idol thing and we're trying to bust it, but it won't bust up. So now we're trying to figure out some way of busting it up by going to the Burrow Mound and getting some kind of weird ass axe.
Did you say the barrel mound?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to go there.
Yeah, you said that earlier. Why is that?
It's just a bad place, man. I'm dead, and I get bad vibes from there.
Well, what do you reckon's in it?
Bad
Dead
stuff.
people?
Yeah, I don't know. I get a little freaked out when I'm look over there, and he points it out. You see a tree far in the distance, and a little mound, and there's a. He's like, you see that off here, that little hill there? That's it. I don't go near there. It can't do anything to me, but shit, I don't want to be freaked out. Apparently, I can still get scared shitless even though I'm dead.
Do you shit?
Oh, I've emptied all my shit out a long time ago.
That's kind of convenient in some ways.
It's kind of dry up there.
I could make a comment, but I think I'll keep it to myself.
Yeah, you know what? We got to keep those kind of comments in the family, don't we, Torval?
Yeah.
Sometimes if we talk too much, we might get the city watch after us.
Yeah. They don't
want
like the insects.
So why don't we stop it there at Richard's place? So 11 o'clock. It's about 12 noon now.
Okay.
And it's
10 o'clock.
It's 10 o'clock where we are, yes, in Earth time. 12 o'clock at State Room
Maybe you
time.
didn't set your clock back.
No, I got 10 o'clock. You guys want to keep going? It's up to you.
I'm good.
I'm good to keep playing.
Okay.
I'm good for like 10:30ish.
Okay.
I should probably get to bed.
Yeah, me too.
Well, the Barrel Man's going to be a whole other thing, so why don't we save that for the next time?
Sounds good.
Rather than breaking it up like that.
Yeah, let's all just keep the battle mound to itself.
Hey, Mr. Snake Person over there, you look like you got some sun.
I had a jolly good day. Don't know
Yeah.
what happened to those cliff divers. Told them not to.
Yeah, Torval, why are you all banged up like that?
Well, I broke my banjo, but thank God we found Dane because he fixed it for me.
Wow, that's always good.
I was very worried about him.
Why are you all banged up like that?
I fell.
Stairs
You
are
didn't go
very
play with the
scary.
bull in the bull yard again, did you?
No.
We all thought
Bruises
that's
were
what
on the front, not on the rear this time.
that first time you went in the bull yard. We thought that's what kind of messed with your head there, but after the fifth time, we knew it was what messed with your head. That straw hat kind of keeps everything in together, though, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
All right,
Good night.
so you guys can have lunch and mojitos at Richard's if you want. And,
Yeah,
Did,
I'll have another mojito.
the pearl studded anklet.
500 gold pieces.
It's is it one pearl or is it many pearls?
It would be several pearls, probably like 6 pearls around it.
Are any one of these pearls worth 100 gold pieces?
No. With the gold bracelet and then the pearls, it's a total of 500. So they would be 99 gold pieces worth each.
Just under. Ouch.
Try and rub one pearl on the other to get a little bit more on it.
There you go. Yeah. If you want to
Just
smash them
grind
all,
one up and like paper mache it on.
you could grind them all up. You could smash them all, and then you could have a bunch of pearl powder.
Yeah,
Pearl
I
power?
sort of need one that's worth 100 gold pieces.
Okay, so let's say there's one in the middle that's worth 100. The other ones are not.
Right on.
Obviously, you want something you want to do.
Identify.
Well, you know, I just thought, you know, having a 100 gold piece pearl is a lot more valuable than 599 gold piece pearls.
All right, guys. We'll call it for a night. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and you guys are. Next one might be the last one. We'll see.
We'll
Awesome.
see. Depends if we fall off another cliff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I almost went into rage and jumped off the cliff. I was this close. I
Oh,
was like,
really?
if I hit the water, I'll half the damage. I might live.
Yeah, I was a little worried about Dane because I was rolling for rocks. I rolled low for damage, and like it could have been real bad. Insta kill.
30 would have killed me by a long ways.
Yeah.
Could
But
have had your own goldfish moment.
yeah,
I
yeah.
am a golden god.
Luckily, Enya was there to sing you back to life.
In when you record this, you should just like put some Enya music. when
Oh,
he's, like,
that's
falling off.
happening. That's happening.
Just put a little bit of like chorus, like just that builds.
When she's playing
When-
singing, that's gonna be it. Absolutely. Thank you. That's a great.
When Tom playing a banjo.
Zahan gets inspiration for that. Mark it down.
I feel really bad about that. She's coming around the mountain.
Yeah,
It was
you
really too
song
funny.
suggestions, man. You should have been a bard instead of a barbarian. You're a bardarian.
Yeah.
Now you know what your multi-class is.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
you should multi-class as a bard. A bugbear bardarian.
A bugbear barbarian.
Oh my goodness.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not happening.
Right on.
Yeah, that's good.
All right,
Thanks a
guys.
lot,
I'll let
Lord.
you go. You guys have a good week. I'll see you in the Citadel.
Yeah. Good night, all.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
The team at Perilous Pursuits would like to thank you for joining us on this adventure of the Chapel on the Cliffs. This adventure will likely be a short 3 or 4 shot, depending on things go. If you like this adventure, you can visit our webpage at www.perilouspursuits.com to watch or listen to some of our other adventures with links to all our streaming platforms. We'd really appreciate any likes, reviews, or stars to help motivate us in producing more insane characters with terribly stupid voices. In the meantime, give that gibbering mouther a kiss, win a blinking contest with your beholder neighbor, grab some friends, roll some dice, and play some D&D.